Here's Wendy.
Showed up. Thank you very much. I'm happy to be here too. A-okay. We've got a terrific show for you today. Okay, Kate Middleton gets pranked. You want to hear more about that? Yes. Aren't you wondering what Weight Watchers feels about Jessica Simpson? Yes. And what about Chris Brown and Rihanna? The buzz is they might be getting married. I've got all the details. Let's talk about it and more. It's time for Hot Topics. Thank you. You know, originally, thank you very much. So originally, you guys, have a seat, studio audience. Originally, when I first wore this wig, I think I might have debuted it in all of its roller set bouffanteness back in May when we did A Wig a Day in May. And I named it Wendy Renna because my girlfriend Lisa Renna, you know, she's got the short hair and just, you know, it was an inspiration. I said, but this is about as short as I can go. So it was called Wendy Renna, only on account of it gets so much buzz on my Facebook page, I've changed the name to Controversy. And the reason why is because some people can't stand it because you think like it's too big, and other people absolutely love it. But I love it, so Controversy stays. So, as you know, I've been doing a little acting here and there. Tonight I'm on 30 Rock and I'm really excited. And so here's a picture of the ladies that I'm on with, along with two of the cast members. You know, the star Tina Fey and Jane Krakowski right there. And then there's New York news legends Pat Battle and Sue Simmons, and our comedian friend Judy Gold and me. So the premise of tonight's episode is that there's this powerful, 80 powerful women in media or something like that, a luncheon. And so we're part of the luncheon. And then at the luncheon, Tina Fey and Jane start fighting like it's high school all over again. And it's so funny, and I was just so glad to be asked. So if you're around your TV tonight, make sure that you watch 30 Rock at 8 o'clock on NBC. So, did you see X Factor last night? What? No, not so much. What happened? Everybody was at the club? No. Look, sparks were flying between Simon Cowell and Demi Lovato, and I love these two together. There's one particular group that they kind of argued about. Just take a look and then we'll talk.
My first act, singing
a very predictable song. They're gonna stand on stage.
You will go to the naughty corner in a moment. I mean that. The naughty corner.
You guys did great. It wasn't the best. I feel like, to me, honest, I used to really, really love you guys, but to me, I feel like it's a downgraded version of the Jonas Brothers 5 years ago.
I have to say that was incredibly dumb, what you just said, actually.
I love that. Demi Lovato, you have not disappointed at all. Simon, I love how you go at it with whatever girl is sitting next to you there at the judges' table. Like, he used to do it with Paula Abdul, he used to do it with Nicole Scherzinger, and he used to go at it with Carmen Electra. And, you know, by the way, Carmen wasn't actually on one of his shows, was she? At one point? Oh, Britain's X Factor. That's why we didn't know, because over in Jersey, we don't get that. But I will say that, you know, Simon and Carmen, remember we were following the story about their rumored hookup. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this story because Carmen's gonna be here tomorrow on our show. And she's not just doing couch talk, she's also gonna take the Wendy stage and do the world premiere of her brand new dance song. I know, And Brittany, amazing. Back to X Factor for a moment. All right, so this next story could be huge if it's true. It's the one about the rumor with Chris Brown and Rihanna getting married. I know. First of all, I don't believe this story, but I'm talking. Oh my gosh, your hair is almost as big as mine. I love your hair. Yes, in the pink. Yes, girl, work. That's you. That's good hair. It's good. Beautiful. Okay, look. So Chris Brown and Rihanna, I don't believe this story, but I'm gonna tell it to you anyway. So they've been going more and more public with the rekindling of their relationship recently. Rihanna tweeted this picture of them together. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I know, you can't even see him because you're distracted by her hips to waist ratio, right? And then Chris tweeted this picture. And it's hard to see both of them through the smoky haze, but there's Rihanna back there in the sleeping bag, and there's Chris with something smoky hanging out of his mouth. So anyway, HollyScoop.com is reporting that Rihanna is planning to marry Chris in a secret wedding in Barbados on New Year's Eve. Rihanna's telling all of her friends to keep the night free. She allegedly booked a 5-star villa in Barbados for Chris and his mother. Rihanna's mother is reportedly really upset at Rihanna's attempt, Rihanna is, attempting to convince her that Chris is a changed person. No, he's not. But he is back on Twitter. If there's anything remotely that seems that has changed about Chris Brown, it's because he pulled himself off Twitter for a moment, so we haven't heard the crazy rants. But now that he's back on, you'll see. I don't think that they're getting married, though. Here's what I think. I think that Chris Brown and Rihanna want to convince their families that they are in love and that he's a changed person. And so they're getting both families together over the holidays in Barbados. Please don't let this be a wedding, Ike and Tina. Please. That's all I'm saying. All right, we'll move on to the next story. So, that Brandy Glanville from Beverly Hills Housewives is making some shocking allegations against LeAnn Rimes. You're gonna love this story. It's time for Celebrity Fight. Okay. Real Housewives Beverly Hills, Brandy Glanville. No fan of her ex-husband's new wife, LeAnn Rimes, the country singer. But now Brandy has taken their fighting to a whole nother level. Listen to what she told Us Weekly. You're gonna die. LeAnn has a severe eating disorder. She has a laxative in every purse. Mason, that's their son, Mason found one on the floor and thought it was a Skittle. They don't keep sugar in the house. He thought he finally found candy. He gets extremely sick, and that freaked me the bleep out. These are my children, and I don't want this unstable person around them when she's alone. Score 1 for Brandy, and LeAnn, you need a sandwich. Then, this is obviously explaining the pink elephant in the room, which has always been about LeAnn Rimes' weight. I mean, she is so painfully thin, her teeth are bigger than her body. She's so painfully thin and so clearly has issues with something. So now we know, Skittles. Wait, but hold on, the story is not finished. Hold on, I'm not finished. In response, allegedly, Skittles. In response, Eddie, who usually keeps quiet, emailed this to Brandy and then had it released on Radar Online. All right, so this is a private email, but it's been released. This is only part of it. It's so obvious that you have to constantly mention my wife so people will care what comes out of your mouth. One day, when wine and narcissism are not consuming you, you will realize how fortunate the kids are to have LeAnn in their life. Okay, that was a softball next to the Skittle accusation. But Brandy doesn't even take this softball lying down. Do you want to hear the final 1-2 punch? Where's the final 1-2 punch? Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. Brandy alleges that LeAnn is addicted to laxatives, Adderall, and has severe mental issues. Now, if you're not familiar with Adderall, because I had to ask, I didn't know. I knew so many people that knew what it was. Adderall are the pills that you take. They're like legal cocaine, they say. A lot of college kids like to take it to keep them up at night, and people take it to stay skinny and alert. Leanne, I don't know if these allegations are true, but Brandy wins this one. And, you know, she has to stay on Twitter because she's on the Housewives of Beverly Hills, and it kind of goes hand in hand. The one that I wish that would gain control is Eddie and Leanne. Leanne, you don't have to get on Twitter and argue with her. Apparently, though, what Brandy was saying is that Leanne and Eddie do not answer the telephone and do not return her phone calls. So the only way that she can talk to them is through tweeting them, which I don't know that I believe that. I just think that, you know, Brandy, you love to tweet, and you won this round. Eddie, you need to get a backbone and some sense and straighten this out. And Leanne, that thing about the Skittles and all that other stuff is not cute if it's true. And so, you know, eat something and get yourself together. So, there is this fabulous luxury magazine called Hudson Mod. And it's one of my faves, and they gave me the honor of letting me be on the cover for the winter 2012 issue. And I am normally not a big fan of photo shoots, getting my picture taken, changing clothes, any of that stuff, but the photo shoot was quick and easy and a whole lot of fun, so I want to thank the photographer, Michael, for making it easy, and also the whole staff at the magazine, including Richard and Tanya and Kathleen and Marco. Thank you so much. And you guys make sure that you pick up your copy of Hudson Mod magazine. And studio audience, I got a copy for all of you today, too. Yeah,